Gemini 3.0 Pro, which is by far the most powerful AI model out there, beating both Claude 4.5 and GPT 5.1. It's been taking the internet by storm, and if you've seen my previous videos on creating a website with a voice AI agent, you'll know just how powerful it is. So in this video, we're going to continue testing Gemini 3.0 by creating an entire lead generation web app that scrapes leads, enriches them, and provides outreach scripts based off my offer and my prompts. And also, if you want to learn not only how to build AI agents and automations, but also want to learn outreach and selling to businesses willing to pay big bucks for it, join my school community, the AI Avengers, down below. Please subscribe and let's get right into it. So I'll be using Gemini 3.0 Pro on Google's AI Studio, which you can access by typing in aistudio.google.com onto your URL and then going on to build here. And then this is where you can build your app. So if you see here, you can see Nano Banana, powered app, voice apps, animate images, etc. So you can build anything here basically with Gemini 3.0 Pro, and that's what we're going to do. But first, we'll go over the agenda of this video. So I found this post on LinkedIn about using Gemini 3.0 for lead gen, and I decided to put it to the test. So I can't remember which LinkedIn post this was, but whoever it was, thank you for this post because this gave me a great idea for a YouTube video. Anyways, I'll just quickly go over it. So I'm going to create a lead generation web app where I can get over 100 verified leads a day, and I'm going to get not only their company name but also the name of the contact, their email, their phone, website insights, and even generate a personalized pitch based on my offer and their business. And it's going to be all done inside Gemini 3.0. So it's going to be structured like this. So I'll be stating my offer and I'll be picking a niche or an industry and a city. So for example, I might pick plumbers, dentists, roofers, etc. And they could be based in Sydney, they could be based in New York City, London, Texas, or whole of Canada. And then based on what I enter, it's going to scrape the leads that I ask for. And then I'm going to ask Gemini 3.0 to pull a clean list, only verified businesses with real websites and only decision maker contacts, even phone numbers, and as much personalization as possible. And then I want to get a clean CSV that's ready for outreach, no manual cleaning required, and no paid tools. So I'm only going to rely on Google's ecosystem to generate the leads for me. And then next, I'm going to ask it to write personalized cold emails and call scripts. So an opener, a pitch, list of objections to handle, and that's also simple and effective and straight to the point. So that's going to be the cold call script. And then the personalized cold email is going to be short, direct, tied to their website, tied to my offer, and it's going to include a risk-free guarantee, because after all, if you have so little confidence in your offer that you can't offer a guarantee, then you need to change your offer or you need to upgrade your mindset. But anyways, we're not going to go into that. And yeah, it should be effective and be able to convert the leads that we're going to do the outreach to. And also we're going to validate the emails as well. And the desired outcome of this lead generation web app that I'm going to build is going to be reliable, and I'm never going to run out of leads, and I'm going to hit my outreach goals consistently. So 100 outreach, 1,000 outreach, 10,000, whatever the number is, it's going to be suitable for it, and I won't be able to make any excuses of not being able to do outreach. And I should be able to book meetings consistently, provided that my offer is powerful, and I'll be able to close clients as well. So what Gemini 3.0 basically is, a prospecting and research assistant that works 100 times faster than me. So anyways, let's just get right into it. So we're going to start with a prompt here. So I just like to do one big prompt and just let the AI handle the rest of it when it comes to using Lovable. So I'm just using Gemini 3.0 App Creator as a Lovable alternative. But anyways, I just like to do everything in one prompt and I can just improve it from there if it misses anything. So yeah, the first thing that I'm going to do is create the setup here. So the offer, the niche, the city, and the leads. So these are going to be my inputs, and it's going to create sidebar navigation. So it's basically creating a website and the setup tab. For example, placeholder. I help dentists get 50 new patients in a month using Facebook ads. That's an example of an offer. And then I'm going to go on to the Finder tab here. So target niche or industry, target city, scrape Google Maps. And then it's going to use Google Maps to find 20 results for niche and city. I want to have number of leads as well as an input. These are the columns that I want. So business name, rating, review count, address, website, and then enrichment tab. So this is where I'm going to get my unfair advantage. So it's going to show me the leads that it found, the action button. So yeah, deep analyze website. So if I want to get further insights based on that, and then the logic here. So you have to always define the logic when you prompt Lovable. AI, it's smart, but it needs guidelines and it needs guardrails. Like, you expect AI to think like you, but it doesn't know anything about you, so you have to tell it how you're thinking in order for it to understand you and to do as you wish. Anyways, step A, visit the homepage using requests and beautiful soup. So it's just basically using Google search to find the homepage, scrape the text for keywords related to the offer, and specific pain points. So this is the important part. So for example, if a plumber has a lot of missed calls and people are complaining about it on negative reviews on Google, then that's a buying signal and a higher possibility of them wanting to work with us. That's step C. And then step D is return a relevance score. So how likely they are to respond receptively to our offer. And then update the table with these insights. And then number 5, that's where we generate the scripts, so the cold email and the cold call scripts. And the technical stack, this is a boring part, but it's very simple. We're just going to rely on Google's ecosystem. So this looks like a pretty comprehensive prompt for now, but yeah, based on the errors that we come across, we're going to prompt it further. And then based on the result of this iteration, we're going to iterate it further and improve it further with more prompts. So anyways, let's just try this. So it does take a little bit of time, so it's been running for about 30 seconds, 40 seconds now, and it's generating the app, and you can see metadata JSON, index HTML. So these are just what's required for a web app. But anyways, let's continue and let's just let it run. Okay, so it ran for 114 seconds and this is what it created me so far. So let's see, setup finder, target niche, target city, max number of leads, like 200 or 1000, whatever. And then enrichment engine, and then script lab. So this looks like a pretty decent like UI for now. I'll just like quickly state my offer. I help roofers get 10 plus booked appointments per week using AI voice agents. We guarantee a positive ROI on your investment in 60 days or you don't pay. So yeah, we'll stick with this as the offer for now, and then let's go on to Finder. So roofers, we are going to look for roofers in Sydney, and let's do 100 leads in Sydney. So let's see what happens here. Okay, so it looks like I cannot scrape for more than 20 leads. Let's change it. Remove the limit for number of leads I can scrape. It is currently 20 max. Scrap this limit. Okay, so it ran for 65 seconds and it removed the max 20. So this might seem a bit slow for you guys. So we're going to use the same offer, and then let's try roofers, and let's do target city as Sydney, and let's do 50 leads actually. So let's try scrape maps. Okay, so this is what we got from here. So Sydney roofing specialists. Actually, let's go into full screen mode. And then Sydney roofing specialists, All City roofing, Sydney roofing and gutters, Roofing Corp, roof repairs, AU roofing, Green Fog roofing. So we found 19 roofers in Sydney, even though we stated 50 max leads. So let's continue with what we have, and let's go on to the enrichment. Let's do deep analyze all websites. Okay, but when I switch back to Finder, it looks like the results are gone. So we're going to edit this once it has scraped the leads. If I switch to another tab and bring it back to Finder, the leads I have scraped are gone. Please fix this. And also deep analyze all websites. It does not seem to be working as a result. So let's try this prompt. It's quite simple. So we can see that it made the changes after 2 minutes. So this does take quite a bit of time. Let's do the same thing again. So using the same offer, and then let's try roofers, and let's try Sydney, and let's do 50 leads. So it found 18 leads for us, and then let's go on to the enrichment tab, and then let's click deep analyze all websites. So it still doesn't seem to be working, so I'm going to try another prompt. Okay, so I did write up a prompt telling me to fix this problem, so I will run this prompt now. So it's finished making the edits after 2 minutes. So now let's try this again. Now let's just try my offer. Okay, so it's found 17 leads, so not as many as I thought, but let's just try this one for now. So here are the ones that we found, their ratings and their location, and then let's try enrich. So roofers in Australia, select all of it and enrich the selected ones. It looks like it cannot analyze the website because the website is missing. So I just entered a quick prompt to fix up the issue with getting leads without a website. Let's just try this again. Okay, so we found 18 leads and let's see, none of them have websites, unfortunately. So I just provided some extra prompts to improve the scraper. So let's do another one. Now let's try it again. Roofers in Sydney, let's do 100 leads. Okay, so it found 18 leads and let's see. Now it has finally scraped the websites. So let's visit the website here. Let's click on it and let's see what it comes up with. Okay, so it didn't come up with anything, but let's see. So what does it come up with? It comes up with a 404. So let's try enrichment. Let's see what happens. So the official website. So this is how it's coming up as. I'm going to have to modify the prompt again. Okay, so it is coming up with a website, Sydney Roofing, and let's close this and let's try this. So we can try enrich this one and let's scroll down. Okay, so this one is, yeah, literally coming up like this. We're going to have to fix this one, so let's just put this here for now. This one is working, and if I hover over it, it just goes to, this one goes to AI Studio, so it's not working. So we'll have to fix that one up, this one. So yes, new roofing. So this one is working. Let's keep that one. And this one, it's a 404 as well. This one is working. So let's just try enrich these 3 leads. So enrich selected. Fail to call the API. So it's a score of 1. Okay. It does provide the scores at least, which is good. Analysis failed. Okay, so let's fix this one as well. So this is how some of the websites are being returned. Please fix this. And also Gemini API failed when trying to enrich the leads. Please fix this as well. So I'm just trying very basic prompts just for the purpose of this video. Let's just try this. Okay, so it fixed up the errors and I've entered my value proposition. Let's try it again. Dentists in Australia, let's do 50. Find leads. Okay, so it found 19 leads and let's see. Okay, it does find the websites as well. So this is, let's see, the home page. Yes, it found it. And yeah, one website is missing, but the rest, yeah, it's provided 19 leads. Let's try enrich one. So let's enrich this person. Enrich selected. Okay, so it gave me a score of 9, and let's go to the script lab. Let's see, generate Hormozy style scripts. So target insights. The website does not mention the use of voice AI agents or advanced automation systems for new patient acquisition and appointment generation. So this can definitely be improved, but the fact that it can provide this insight from just a web app that I created on Google AI Studio is pretty amazing. Anyways, let's look at the cold email. So guaranteed ROI. Your website shows no mention of voice AI. And that means I help dentists. It is in JSON, so yeah, it's not formatted correctly. It didn't provide a cold call flow. But anyways, it was able to create a cold email script just from what I had provided. So this can definitely be improved. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do for the rest of this is I am going to add their phone number and also the email address here as well. So I've made a few changes so far to this web app that I'm building, Lead Sniper 3.0. So I have added the contact details here because I wanted to contact them straight away. It also provides the website and also the owner of this business. And it also has the rating as well. And so like some websites, they might be missing some people's like names, they might be missing here. I got 11 dentists and I got their phone numbers and emails. I have a landline number. Sometimes I have a mobile number, but sometimes I might not even have an email. But either way, I do have some information here. I could improve it if I connect it with other tools and go beyond Google's ecosystem. But for a starter, using only Google's ecosystem and just a few prompts, this is pretty impressive. And for enrichment, I enriched these two dental clinics. So their key insight is their online booking system. Their online booking system states that the staff will contact the patient to confirm the appointment, including a manual process. So this can be done with voice AI. I could make this a lot more detailed, but this is good for a start. Second one, website relies on phone calls and emails for bookings, no direct online appointment scheduling system. So that's perfect for a voice AI use case. And for Script Lab, so it generated a cold email for us. Subject line, your lost appointment. Caitlin, your website, I see it relies on calls and emails. I fixed that. So overall, this is a pretty mediocre cold email. If I got this, I'd probably not respond to it. But yeah, this was very basic. I didn't even add a detailed prompt for how to write a cold email. But the fact that it was able to do that, it was quite impressive. It doesn't have a cold call script, so I can improve on this. But just for a few prompts, this is quite impressive. I did this just for a YouTube video, for a demo. So obviously I won't release this as a SaaS as it is right now, but this is something that I'm going to keep exploring and improving on, and I do want to make it a proper SaaS. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But overall, I am very happy and impressed by what Gemini 3 Pro has to offer right now. This is just version 1 and it's only going to get better. So imagine what it's going to be like in 3 months, 6 months, a year from now. So I'm actually very bullish and excited about this, and you should be too. And I hope that this video was valuable to you, and I hope it gave you ideas of what you can create with Google's Gemini 3 Pro. I hope you go out there and make some really cool things. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. And if you want to join my school community, the AI Avengers, where you'll be able to network with other business owners and AI agency owners who are finding success with AI and learning not only how to build AI agents and automations, but also learning to do outreach and sell to business owners who are willing to pay big bucks for these, then join this school community down below. And if you want a custom lead sourcer or an AI automation system or a voice AI system built for you, then book a free discovery call down below. So yeah, that was it for this video, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.